Jai Shri Mataji. Now today we are going to learn about some strengthening and assimilation of vibration on each and every petal, each and every molecule of the body. Now we start with the beej mantras and the fat. Now for that, this is Nirmal Vidya. I hope you can see it. This is Nirmal Vidya, okay? This is few things we must know. Devi kavach we have been reading, Chandi kavach as it is known as, from lots of time, much time, but we don't understand a few meanings. Okay, first these are the name of Prathamam Shailaputri. The first day she is Shailaputri, second day she is Brahmacharini, third Kushmandeti, Chandraghanta Kushmanda on the fourth day of Navratri, Skandamata on the fifth, Katyayani on the sixth, Kalaratri 7, Mahagauri 8, and Siddhidatri on the 9th day. Now, Agnina Dahyamastu, that means you can enter in the blazing fire and among the enemy or whatever difficult fort you have to win, or you have problem or you are fearful, just keep Chandi Kavach at the center heart and you will be able to win it over. Okay? And all the problems just curb themselves when we study the Kavach. Okay, from some time on, these are the deities who are protecting you, then the weapons they use to protect. Now we come to Trahimam Devi Dushpreksha Shatru Nam Bhay Vardhani, that please protect me and make still fear in my enemy's heart. Pratyam is east. Rakshatu Mam, please protect me as Indri. Agneyam, Agneya, Agni Devata, Dakshin, that is right side as Varahi, Nairitya, right side back as Khadgadharani, Praticham, that is west as Varuni, Vayavyam, left side back, Udicham is the Uttar or the left side, Kaumari, Aishanyam, that is front of the left, as Shuladharani, Urdhvam in the sky, protect me as Brahmani, and in the on the earth, protect me as Vaishnavi. Okay, and Disha, all the 10 directions as Chamunda. So from where we got our directions is this, because Devi is protecting us from all direction and she is having different names. Now implications we are going to take from here. How do we use this information for our betterment? Okay, so for directions what I am going to do is you remember this? East, Purv, Prachi, Agni, right side is Dakshin or south, then this is Nairitya, this is west, this is Vayavya, air, west is water, this is sun, this is left or north, and this is the divine direction. Okay, Now, you see divine and Nairitya. Nairitya is negativity, which is under control of Shiva. So, they are opposite. Air and fire are opposite. Sun and water are opposite. North and south are opposite. And top and bottom are opposite. This is what we get out of this chart. So, first of all, this dumbbell. You remember? We get this. Okay. Now, Bija mantra is Ang, Ing, Om, Ririn, Lirin, Ing, Au, Aha. That also we know. Okay. So, Om is the divine direction and Aum is the narrative we are going to. Now, she is here, it is told, Dantan Rakshatu Kaumari, that Shri Kaumari, if you have a problem of teeth, worship Shri Kaumari. Kantha Deshe to Chandika, in the neck region, you worship Shri Chandika if you have a problem of the neck. So, we start. Mala Dhari Lalate. No. Okay. Shikham Udyotini. Shikha is your pleats, the back agya. Udyotini. Okay. Rakshet Murdhin Vyavasthita. Mala Dhari Lalate. Now, as the lalat part is protected by Maladhari. Now, if you have, you could say sinus pains and all that, they are the problems of lalat. So, you worship Shri Maladhari. Bhruvo Rakshet Yashaswini. Particularly if your eyebrows are paining, there are 5 sinus points around your eyebrows. Okay? So, you worship Shri Yashaswini. Trinetra cha Bhruvo Mathe. Any problem with Hamsa Chakra. The deity is Trinetra. Yam Ghanta cha Nasike. If you have a nose problem, it is Shri Yam Ghanta. Shankhini Chakshushor Madhye. Eyes, any problem with eyes, you pray to Shri Shankhini. Shotra your Dwarvasini. Shotra is from where we hear. That is ear. And Dwarvasini is protecting my ear. So, any problem with ears, middle ear, internal ear, you, or ringing ears, or what other thing the ear do is balancing. So, if any problem in balance, you get up and you feel dizzy, you walk or you bend, you feel dizzy. So, dizziness and any problem with the functionality of ear and any problem, hearing problems are taken care of by Dwarvasini. Now, understand. Kapala Kalika, your cheeks are taken care of by Kalika. So, pimples and all that problem is taken care of by Rakshit Karna Mule to Shankari. At the base of ear, Shri Shankari is protecting me. What is there at the base of ear? Eustachian tube which connects you to, and all that. So, that part is taken care of by Shankari. Nasikayam Sugandhacha. The smelling power of nose is protected by Sugandha. So, if you cannot smell, you cannot taste. So, smelling power is taken care of by Sugandha. Uttaroshtha. The Uttaroshtha, that means the upper part of your lip is taken care of by Chacharchika. Okay. Adhre, the lower lip is Amrutkala. Jihva, the tongue, the taste, and the ability to speak. Now, you have, if you are a foul-mouthed person, you worship Shri Saraswati for the gift of oration and any problem with tongue. You know there are cancers related to tongue, those who eat tobacco and all. Dantan Rakshatu Kaumari. Your teeth are protected by Shri Kaumari. Kantha Deshe is, the neck region is protected by Chandika. Ghantikam, the uvula part is Chitra Ghanta. Mahamaya cha Taluke, Sahasrar is protected by, and the pituitary gland is protected by Mahamaya. Kamakshi, chin is Kamakshi, and ability to speak good is Sarva Mangala. Griva, the back of the neck, is protected by Bhadrakali. Prashtavanshe, your entire spinal cord, vertebra, everything is protected by Dhanurdhari. Nilkriva Bahirkanthe. whatever is flowing through eustachian tube and esophagus, trachea, etc. are Nilgriva. Nalakubari, all the pipes are by bifurcation are Nalkubri. Skandayo, that means your shoulders are protected by Khadgini, your arms are protected by Vajradharini, your hands are protected by Dandini, and your fingers of the hands are protected by Ambika. Your nails are protected by Chuleshwari. Kukshui. Kukshi is the lap is protected by Kuleshwari. Now, where is the when you have a child, where do you put? In the lap of the mother. So it is also, the motherhood is also protected by Kuleshwari. So those who have problem in uterus and problem in having children, Kuleshwari is the deity you can worship if you have a problem in conception and all that. Stana Rakshin Maha, breast are protected, breast and chest is Mahadevi. Manah Shok Vinashini, the invisible, what you say, mind, Manah is Shoka Vinashini. Hriday, the heart is protected by Lalita Devi. Udar, the stomach part is protected by Shula Dharini. So you are getting the organs from where, how to protect. I'll give you the you could say the Shiva part also, the Ram Kavach and the Tatre Kavach. Then there is one Saraswati Kavach. So I'll give you amalgamation soon. Nabhi is protected by Kamini. Guhya, that is anus, is protected by Guhyeshwari. Putna, I am confused. The ling is protected by Maheshwayini. Katyam, your waist is protected by Bhagavati. Januni, your knees are protected by Vindhyavasini. Janghe, thighs are protected by Mahabala. Now, if you have muscular pain anywhere and some have sciatica, so you know which deities you have to pray. Now, Sarvakama Pradayini is also associated with thighs. Now, lower part of the leg, gulfi or gulf, is the shins of the leg is Narsingi. Pada Prashthe, and the base, the visible part of the feet is Taijasi. Padangulishu, the fingers of toes, what you call, is protected by Shri, and the base of the, which touches the ground, that part of the feet is protected by Talavasini. Nakhan, the nails of your toes are protected by Dansha Kerali. Hair is protected by Urdhva. So many people have problem of graying, falling hair. So they can take ask for Shri Shuladhara, Urdhva. Rom Kupeshu, all the pores on the body are protected by Kauberi. Skin problems are taken care by Vagishwari. Now, here the most important part we are doing. Rakta is blood. Majja is the grey matter. Vasa is the fat. Mas is the muscle. Asthi is the bone. And they are protected by Shri Parvati. Now we are going to put it to use. Antrani. Antrani means your intestine are protected by Kalaratri. Pittam, that is bile juice. The Mukuteshwari, bile juice is secreted in liver. So the deity of liver is Mukuteshwari. Padmavati Padmakoshe. Many people say that it is the point of, you could say, it is pit and cough, so it is the vat. Okay, so vat is taken care of. Kaphe Chudamani, the cough you have in the lungs. Lungs are protected by Chudamani. Jwalamukhi Nak Jwalam. Abhedya Sarva Sandishu. Abhedya is all the joints, all sort of bone to bone, bone to muscle, bone to nerves. Every joint is protected by nerve to nerve is Abhedya. Shukram, your sperms and ovum are protected by Brahmani. And Chaya, is by Chhatreshwari. Chaya is your followers. Ahankar, that is ego. Mana, that is mind. Buddhi is the wisdom. Rakshan mein dharma dharani is protecting all the three things. Prana, apanam, udvyana, udanam, saman. The 5 types of breath are protected by Kalyana Shobhana. And pranam, this is Kalyan Shobhana, and Vajrahasta are protecting 5 types of breath and the life given by the breath. So those who have asthma come into this category. They are going to pray Vajrahasta and Kalyana Shobhana are the for asthmatic problem and bronchitis, or people have another problem with the thorax capacity are going to fall here. Ras, that means the secretion of the body, and that means the stomach functions properly and release a juice which is absorbed. So ras, roop is your beauty, ability to smell. Shabd, speak, and sparsh are protected by yogini. So when you have any problem with your 5 senses, you pray to yogini. Apart from the thing is digestive juices have to be proper. All the rasa is the hormones as well, and ras is digestive juices as well. All the proper final product of the activity. Say something is protected like bile juice and everything, and digestive juices, everything is rasa. Sattva is your ability to stand on divine path. Raj is the ida, and tam Raj is the right and tam is the ida. So Sushumna, ida and Pingala are protected by Narayani. Okay, so while we are praying, we are also taking the word of quality. When the nadi is the sthula nadi, the part of the nadi is to be prayed, we are going to take the mantra of Shri Mahakali, Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati. But if the essence part is Narayani, Ayu Rakshati, your life is protected by Varahi. If you are in a vital threat, you can pray to Shri Varahi. Dharmam, whatever your action should be. Dharma is sustenance, the action part is protected by Vaishnavi. So if you are falling, say anybody is troubling you through black magic also, along with the Guru, Vaishnavi is to be prayed. Yasha, your popularity and everything, and are protected by Lakshmi. That people don't backbite you, all that. Dhanam Vidyam, your money and your knowledge is protected by Chakrini. Okay? Gotra. Gotra is your kul. Kul and Gotra is same. So your brother, sister, everything, your relations are protected by Indrani. And people are like, mere bhai ki dadi ko, ki chachi ko, or all that, So that rather than troubling Shri Mataji, just give them a bandhan with Indrani. Rakshet Pashun mein Raksha Chandike. Pashu, your animals. Now, in proper times, we used to have cows, etc., and elephants and horses. Now we have dogs and cats. We have really useless cats are completely useless, and they get possessive. But still, your animals you are taking care of, your fishes and everything is protected by Shri Chandika. Putran, your sons and daughters are protected by Mahalakshmi. Many people say, I am worried about my child and all that. So they should give them bandhan with Shri Mahalakshmi Sakshat. So the offsprings are in balance. Bharyam. Bharyam is spouse here. If a male is praying, then dependent. Bharya is exactly dependent and spouse. So they are protected by Bhairavi. Panthanam. say we are Sahaj people, so we are walking on the divine path. So it is Supatha is the deity who's going to protect you on your path, life path. Marg, path is where your soul travels, and marg is where your physical body travels. Now, if you are going somewhere, take the bandhan with Kshem Kari Tatha. Rajdware, all your, you could say, work with the state, all the, say you, your court cases or licensing or registrations, what common people interaction with government. Yes, the right word is government. Your work with government will be done by Mahalakshmi. And in all places, Shri Vijaya is going to protect you. Raksha hinam tu yat sthanam. Wherever I am protected and it's not mentioned in kavach, please, Papanashini is the deity. I say, please protect me at all places and let me protect from committing a crime or a sin. Okay, and then there is a detail. So we come back to Rakta Majja Vasa Masanya Asthi Medansi Parvati. Now, Shri Parvati is the deity who is taking care of your blood and fat and the grey matter and the nerve system and your all lymphatic system, everything. So that part is taken care of by Shri Parvati. Now, each and every organ is going to have blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, then ducts to conduct their rasa or juices or hormones. Then there would be bones, there would be nerves and everything, and a spinal cord, everything. So that is taken care of by Shri Parvati. Now, when we read the what you say, अरे भाई नाम नहीं याद आ रहा, Kilak. Yes, no, it's not Kilak. Kunjika, yes, exactly, Kunjika. Yes, when we read Kunjika, it says Pam, Pim, Pum, Parvati, Puna. Okay? So when we say Pam, Pim, Pum, Parvati, Puna, so Parvati is taking care of your Rakta Majja Vasa Masanya Asthi, Med. She is taking care of. Now this is the most, you could say 50%. Organs are a smaller part, but main part is blood vessel will be there, nervous connection will be there. So this is taken care of. So if you have Alzheimer, you forget Shri Parvati. If you have Parkinson's, Shri Parvati. Schizophrenia, Shri Parvati. And Chamunda. Chamunda is brain part is also connected by Chamunda. So there are functionalities, but Parvati is the one who will help each and every physical structure. Physical structure is having any problem. There are muscular atrophies, paralysis. So physical blockage, physical structure is taken care of by Shri Parvati. Okay? Now, we come to this. Pang. Okay? Pang. If you, some people have gastric problems. Okay? So, if you have gastric problems, say the beej mantra Pang. Sometimes people say that, air bubble is stuck here. So, that is air bubble and the too much gas production is Padmavati and Padmavati Padmakoshe. So Padmavati, Padmavati and Shri Parvati here. Okay. Then Pam Pam Pim. Pim. Now this is the Kundalini part. Kundalini Beej Mantra is Ring. Okay. E is the feminine part. So you add the feminine part here. So it does the cleansing and it lets the flow come. Then pung, pung, pung. This is the divine part. You have a blockage and it is not coming out well. So you supply the divinity into that part. So the say somebody has a blood vessel is blocked, heart arteries are blocked. Now you supply peeing the energy and you supply the divinity, so the blockage goes. So you can work on patience. Peeing and poong are the two beej mantras which give you the feminine, the Shakti and the divinity. Shakti and divinity. So this is Shakti and this is divinity. Ishwariya. Both the energies are provided. Now it is Prirung. Prirung. Okay. This bija will associate with sun. Now you go in the sun and you want to drink the energy from the sun. You want to take energy from the sun and you want to make vitamin D and all. So it is Prirung. Lirung, so it would be Lirung. Okay? Lirung. This part will say many people at old age, what happens? The heat goes down. To burn the fat, you require the heat. So what you say? Plururung. The fat, physical fat is converted into majja or anything. So plururung, and if the heat is navka, everything needs a certain amount of heat energy to do their work. Muscle needs some heat to go on working, and this thing is plururung is here. Santoshji, if you have any question, please write it down. I cannot add you like that. Pain, the action part. Okay, the action part. It is the action part. This is the heat part. This is the sun and the synthesis. Sun and synthesis go together. And action part. Say a few people are unable to walk, muscles lose their strength, they are unable to stand straight, muscles losing strength. So Paing Beej Mantra are for the action part. Nerve conductivity, blood vessel conductivity, these are at risk. So Paing. Okay, Paung. You feel that there is a negativity which is blocking. So to remove the negativity, Paung Beej Mantra will be activated. Paha saves you from dehydration and keep it like that. Okay, so proper. Some people have water retention, so that is given away. Dehydration is also given away. Right amount of food. Now the salt part, the Gurutva. So there we have Dra and Drang Drang Dring Dring. If you have, say, ki somebody has given you some black magic and everything, so you take the Drang Bija Mantra along with Pang to counter the black magic part. Okay. Another, when we read this Ganesha Tharvashish, let me open it. Just give me a second. Atharvashish. Now here we have Raktam Lambodaram. Rakta. He is the blood. Then it is Raktavasam, Rangdakandhanu Liptangam, Rakta Pushpaye Supujitam. So it's all about blood. So the second deity you have in the case of especially blood is Ganesh. So Gang Gang Ging Ging Gung Gung. You are going to take all the 16 words here. Okay, to purify the blood. So blood has 3 elements. Pang from Parvati, Gang for Ganesh, and in case there is some black magic, Drang from Guru. and you can use these mantras to cure any problem of the blood. Now, there is a problem that people are given solution, but they do it once, twice, and then they give it up. Nahin, kuch nahi ho raha hai. Nothing is happening. You have to be consistent. Okay? And consistency is required. You're given the mantra, now you have to stick to the treatment till you are cured. You don't walk out of operation table straight away. You get up, okay, operation is done, now I'm going home. There is a full, and you are kept in hospital for some time, then you are shifted to the general ward, then you are discharged. At home you are taken care of, and the medicine continues till the problem goes away. So please remember that any atrophy, any cirrhosis, any edema doesn't go in one day. You have to be consistent about it for a good amount of time. So it is no wand, whoosh the wand and it is done. No, whooshing is not done in Sahaj Yoga. We are soft power, and soft power takes some time. Like if you want to have a child, you have to wait for 9 months. Done. In the 10th month or the beginning of the 10th month, the child will be born. You cannot hurry up. If you hurry up, either you get abortion or the child is not so developed, and underdeveloped children are always insecure throughout their life. Okay, so certain processes you cannot hurry up, and there is no quick healing in Sahaj Yoga. You have to practice it day by day, time after time, slowly and steadily. Everything will be done. And you have to have a particular confidence in yourself. And if you want to boost your confidence, write down what effect you have every day. What treatment you took, and did you deviate, or what you added, and what is the result. That has to be chronologically penned down for a record to do. Now I have anybody has a stomach cancer, and you want keep 2 days he should be okay, or keep the hand he should be okay. That's not a Sahaj way. Either you are as divine as Shri Mataji, you can do it, but as we are not, we are going to use the treatment for some time, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. Count the time in months, not days, not times, in months. Okay, 6 months, you will be all right. So for 6 months, 4 times, 5 times a day, you have to sit and consistently take the medicine. Like if somebody has diabetes, okay, diabetes is taken care of for years. For allopathy, it is a never-ending problem. Now we are giving you a solution. You have to implement that solution 4 to 5 times daily for 6 to 7 months. And then you can say if you are food soaking along with it and everything, and then you have to check your thoughts. Every case, any problem, you have to check your thoughts. Now, two things help your checking your thoughts. One is niti. That is na means no, plus iti. That means this. Not this, not this, not this. Shri Mataji has told this mantra. Second is vilamba. Ya devi sarva bhuteshu vilamba rupena sanstita. Vilamb. Okay, that is 1 thought and 2 thought. This time period is vilamb. Okay, so between the peak of 2 thoughts, the distance is vilamb. So when we take Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vilamba Rupena Sanstita, then we put a little more distance between the 2 thoughts. Then we push it away, some more distance, and this is thoughtlessness. Nirvicharita Rupena Sanstita is another mantra. Shanti Rupena Sanstita is another mantra. So Nirvichar, that means no thought. Shanti, when there is no thought, there has to be some Shanti. So these are another two mantras you can take. And you can always put attention on Shri Mataji's Kundalini. The beej mantra is ring. Energize your Kundalini with ring and then put attention to at Shri Mataji's Kundalini. So we are going to do the same. Let me check a little time, how much we have. 12, it's already. So we are going to take a short practice session. Okay. I hope everything is clear to everyone. Then we will also work on the which organ is related to which chakra, what are the beej mantras, and how it can be covered. But at the moment we are taking only the blood and all that. Okay. Because if blood and lymphatic system minimum is working properly, believe me, 80% of problem of everything. Lymph nodes are the troubleshooter. The ganas will be able to reach there. And blood is the nutrition, the Lakshmi part, the Ganesh part, where it will, Shri Ganesh is there and his lymphatic system is there. 80-90% of the problem is solved. So what you have to do is analyze. Once again, introspection comes into picture. If you are doing something against divinity, you have to stop doing that. That is the foremost thing. This is why introspection in every case is a must. People try to put onus onto somebody else. No. If another person is making 95% mistake and you have only 5%, then what you have the power to correct that 5% of the problem. And when you change that 5%, 100% changes come about. But if you're not changing yourself, you will be there in the same situation without, you will say, uski galti jada hai, he is negative and this and that. Doesn't matter to divine. If you wish to change yourself, the ganas and everybody will bring about the change in entire system. If you are not changing yourself, even if you have 0.05% change to make, not even 1%, 0.05% change to make, unless and until you make the change, you will not be out of that situation, period. So Sahaj, I think so. You have to change. That's the constant thing. And we can discuss rest. Now put attention to your Kundalini. Ring. Ring. Shri Mataji, give us the permission to put attention on your Kundalini so that whatever sins I have committed against my Kundalini, and she can forgive us first and derive her energy from Adi Kundalini of yours. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please forgive me for my sins and strengthen my Kundalini, my mother, by releasing vibrations from your own Kundalini. Mother, help my mother Kundalini Please awaken yourself in my Kundalini and help in absorption of the released vibration. Mother, by your grace, may my Kundalini become strong and emit love and Chaitanya. Whatever harm I have given to my Kundalini, may they all be done away. And by the grace of your forgiveness, let me not repeat my mistakes ever again. Shri Mataji, I am the divine, I am the Atma, I am the Shiva. And let this fact which you taught me be manifested in my thoughts, my actions, my personality, my aura, my vibrations, my approach to the world, and world's approach towards me. Shri Mataji, once again, please forgive me for all the trespasses I have made against you. Please forgive me for any thought, any action I have taken to trouble you. Let me be a joy-giving soul. One who's joy-giving to you and Shri Shiva both. Let me be at your lotus feet. Because if I am not accepted by you, my minuscule personality and power will not let me reach you. It's you who has to clean me, accept me. I am too small. Dear Shri Mataji, just promise yourself that you will distribute everything as joyfully as you did, as you got from Shri Mataji. There is nothing we can call which is ours. Everything provided to us belongs to Adi Shakti. We are the Atman. We have to leave the body we are in. When the body is not yours, how can anything associated with the body be yours? We have to leave it one day. Just remember, we have to move on. Thank you for the knowledge, Shri Mataji. Help us all implement it into our actions. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji.